Hello, everyone. Okay, Jolene Ann from Chill Lifestyle. We're going to do a yes or no pick a card reading this week. Cardinal signs. If you're heavy cardinal, you would only know if you did birth chart and you need your time of birth, date of birth, and place of birth to do so. You're probably going to feel a bit of a relief coming up, okay? And that's anyone with heavy Cancer, Aries, Libra, and Capricorn, okay? If you've got heavy those placements in your charts, especially if it's your ascending moon or Venus signs, you will start to feel a relief over the next couple of weeks. Now, this does not mean you're going to win the lotto tomorrow or everything's going to go your way. No, because you still got fears. If you've worked through them, you'll pass through it a lot quicker. So fears of actually being successful. Do you sabotage your success because of your fears of failure? So you sabotage. Do you have fears of being seen? So you like to rather keep behind the scenes, and therefore I don't want people to know what I'm doing, or I'm too scared to speak out there, so I stay close by. Do you have fears of actually being in love with true love, and so you choose sabotage true love and choose codependent relationships? Because my parents really rejected me. I had to work hard in order to gain love. My parents were not loving. My parents were not very cuddling. My parents were so strict that I was never ever good enough. So I rather reject someone that actually thinks I'm good enough, and I'll choose someone that doesn't think I'm good enough, because that's what I'm used to. Okay, so these are the things in the areas where we choose. If you were not wealthy, living in your dream house, in your dream country, in your dream relationship, dream career, then you've got an issue, okay? And you've got to heal that block, because you have blocked it. No such thing as bad luck. No one in this earth has bad luck. You have created it because of fear. Okay, so this now applies to our fixed signs: heavy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Okay, you guys, it's now your turn. And again, this doesn't have to be a catalytic, oh my God, my world's going to fall apart moment. This has to be, this relationship's not healthy for me. They're not there. It's not true love. It's not for my highest good. It has to end. This job, this career, I chose it because my mom and dad wanted me to do it, and I wanted to make them proud, but I hate it. That will start to collapse, okay? Anything in any area, religious beliefs, values, everything is not what it seems. I keep hearing the song. It's like that Waverly Place, words is a Waverly Place. In other words, what you believe to be true is an illusion, okay? That's why everything's happening in Hollywood. That's this whole age of Aquarius is starting to happen. Not to say that we are in the age of Aquarius. We're nowhere near that. I think we still got a couple of years to fight out the evils of the world, but at least our eyes are being opened. We're starting to see it. Hollywood, conspiracy theorists, we really said, oh no, they were murdered, they didn't commit suicide, and everyone's like, oh, it's such a conspiracy theory. Well, now you can see the truth. Religion, all of these things that have been told, history, okay? Don't believe it because you were taught it in school. Go and do your own research. Go and study, go and read books on people who have got masters and degrees in these areas, and try and figure out, biblical studies from biblical doctors or biblical religious doctors, who have doctorates. Go read their books, figure out, read about 5 or 10, because everyone's got an opinion. They're all just opinions. But figure out your own truth right now so that you don't battle over the next 20 years, because that's it. Fixed signs, 20 years of karma. Okay, that's struggle, that's losing jobs, being poor, having to learn, hit that bottom, having to learn how to be poor and how to survive, having to learn how to be alone and not be in relationships. These are the things that if you don't go with the flow, if you don't learn the lessons, you're going to struggle, and you'll go from one abusive relationship to the next abusive relationship, and lose one job and get another job and lose that job and get another job and lose that job. That is the cycle. 20 years. Okay, so the quicker I've got a book, go buy it, download it, read it. Okay, it's there. It explains a lot. But the quicker you just learn those shadows, learn these ancestral patterns. Why do I choose what I choose? Why am I not living my best life? That's what we want. Right, let's get into your pick a card reading, yes or no. I'll show you the piles. If you hear from my channel, You know what to do. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy the reading, and use your intuition to choose. Thank you. Okay, so this is your card selection. For pile number 1, we have the clear obsidian. For pile number 2, we have a amethyst. For pile number 3, this is called an eye of a tiger. And for pile number 4, we have a pink, well, it is supposed to be pink, rose quartz. So have your question. There's 4 piles. Think very carefully. You can choose more than one. Just be very careful to clear your energies in between so that you don't mix them up. Otherwise, you'll get the wrong answers. See you at your pile. Welcome to pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1 or the clear obsidian, this is going to be your reading. I do apologize for the massive amount of wind behind me. Yeah, can't help it. Right, so pile number 1. There's something you need to communicate, and it's like you're avoiding confrontation. You need to tell someone the truth, but for some reason you are avoiding it, or you are scared to tell someone the truth. I kind of feel like you're waiting for something to happen, some kind of communication. Now, this could be you or someone you are dealing with that is afraid to tell you the truth, okay? So it's almost like you're avoiding confrontation, playing nice in a situation. Now, this could be a partnership, this could be someone you work with, this could be a friend, someone that there could be legal issues or indecisions or arguments, something about money perhaps. Stability will return, your troubles are almost over. You see, it's going to lead to a major change, and I kind of feel like you're trying to avoid, or someone's trying to avoid this major change that has to happen. It could be a divorce for some of you. It could be deciding it's time to move on from a situation, leave a job, leave a relationship, even leave a home, you know. Fate's going to kind of step in to impact your work, or to impact your finances, or to impact the situation, to kind of guide you through. I kind of feel like there's a rite of passage that is going to be happening for you. You work really hard on a situation, and maybe that's why you've hung on to it, because you've been like, I've invested and I've tried and I've really worked on this. And so the avoiding it is because there's a bit of depression about it. You know, what am I going to lose? How much am I going to lose? But I kind of feel like it's time for you to move on to new people, meet new people, go out there, have more social events, have more fun. Because I kind of feel like this is done. You've fought the long fight. You've tried your damnedest to make this situation work. If this doesn't seem like your pile, or if this doesn't seem like it's your situation, then this is most probably not your reading, okay? There's good news coming, okay? Something that's going to make you feel really joyous and happiness. But, and there's always a but, I kind of feel like you have got someone who's quite cruel, and someone who's going to betray you. And this could be fate, okay? So if someone even betrays you during this time, or you feel like this is a betrayal, this is fate pushing you away, okay? This person's a manipulator. This person is cruel. They're negative. You know, even if it's just a negative person who pulls you into drama, who pulls you into fighting, it's holding you back from where you need to be. And you need to be in a lot more of an influential place, an influential if you're looking for love, you're wanting someone who's more affectionate, someone who's more romantic, someone who's more influential, okay? You need to balance your emotions. So what I'm getting here is yes, okay? First of all, it is a yes, but you have to move on, move away, or there's some kind of internal searching going on. It's a searching that's going to lead to ultimate happiness, okay? But again, someone is going to try and step in your way. So you need to bypass this person, leave this person, walk away from this person or this situation in order to make this happiness happen. Or you need to learn how to work and disconnect and balance your own emotions, okay? So I don't know what your question is, But the answer to your question, pile number 1, is a yes. Thank you. Pile number 2, if you chose the amethyst, then this is your reading. Or you chose pile number 2 or the timestamp, this is definitely your reading. Wow. Pile number 2, there is a wow. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so there's a new beginning coming for you, something that's going to give you an emotionally new start. So there could be some good news that comes in that just makes you feel happy. Okay, it's a good start. Okay, now there may have been a divide between you and someone else, or a situation that was so difficult. I'm kind of also seeing you don't actually even see this coming. So this could be a friendship somewhere, or news from a situation where there may have been a third wheel, or there was something in the way. Something was definitely blocking this situation from coming. Now the situation is going to bring some kind of security, some kind of stability. And again, I kind of feel like you either did not want to see this, or you don't see this coming and it's going to pop into the blue, or you've been very bored in a situation and the options right in front of you right now just don't seem to be fitting in with you. You've also been struggling with feeling a little bit left out. So feeling lonely, or feeling bored, or feeling financially stagnant. And I kind of feel like this situation, this person is going to be very balanced. It's an equal investment, and whatever you invest into this situation, you will receive a return. For others, this is a gift. Someone's going to give you something, give you love, give you financial money. Maybe there's a gift coming in for you. And don't forget, when you receive, to pass on to others. You know, there's always got to be equal exchanges in life. Okay, so see someone else that's less fortunate and someone gives you a gift. You know, it doesn't have to be to the same amount, obviously. Take and give a little bit to others who are also struggling or in your situation, okay? Especially if you struggle, because the point of being financially left out in the cold or lonely is learning what it feels like. And so that when you see someone else in a similar situation, you help them, even if you just sit down with them and talk to them, okay? You don't have to pay people. But sometimes, you know, your time is you are worthy of $1 per second, or whatever it is that your time is worthy of. So sitting down with someone and helping them through their circumstances is just as great. Okay, you were let down. Okay, you were let down in the past. Someone who's not dependable. You felt like, and I kind of feel like, again, there was a third wheel, something that was blocking you from something, and you were let down. And this caused a lot of confusion. This caused a lot of problems in your life. But things are about to pick up now. Again, this could be travel, this could be communication, back and forth communication. There just seems to be a lot of passion, a lot of fast energies, travel, or something to do, you know, like speed of light kind of thing. And this is a wish. Okay, so this good news is really a wish. And this could be a relationship you've always wanted, a baby, money, something that's just, again, you've been secretly wishing for. There is big financial successes ahead for you, okay? Or stability. And you've got the Jack of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, okay? Would have been nice to have the King of Hearts, but we don't. That's fine. So what I'm saying is, it's something that is, again, we've got so many hearts here. You are going to feel happy, okay? It's like a lover, a best friend, a mother, romance. It's going to lead to power, success, businessman, businesswoman, happiness, romance. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what you're asking. I just think it's really wow. It's obviously a yes, because there's just very little, you know, it's, and I kind of feel like, again, you may just be feeling like, when is this going to happen? How much longer do I have to wait? Well, not much longer, okay? Go for it, okay? It's all I can say. This is a big, happy, solid, positive yes. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Right, so if you chose pile number 3, or you chose the Tiger Stone, then this is your reading, right? Just turn that a little bit. Right, pile number 3.
I kind of feel like there's something really solid about to start for you. Okay, it's a new beginning that's going to lead. So whatever you get, it could be a small offer, a small job, a small amount of money, but it leads to something a lot better in the long term. Okay, it's going to be some kind of union that's coming up. Okay, so it could be a partnership, meeting a soulmate, having something that's just matched with you, with your energies. Okay, this is something you've waited a long time for. Okay, you've been waiting and patiently waiting and waiting and waiting. You may have been held back a little bit because, again, you've just been trying to grapple at some kind of stability. You've been trying to find some kind of stability. You might be moving on from something. Okay, you may be relocating in order to make this happen. Because the three of wands is also that of your ships arriving. So you may be going on a journey that could be possibly coming up. Okay, and I just kind of feel like they will be moving on, maybe moving on from fighting, or moving on from drama, or moving on from a tense, negative mindset. Okay, towards something that's very peaceful, very harmony, working well with others. Okay, again, there's this union of, it could be the perfect job for you, or the perfect friend, or what situation, house even. Okay, something about your childhood, something, it's going to bring a lot of childhood feelings of nostalgia, and you know, it's just going to feel right. Okay, you may be a little bit trapped though, a little bit confined, or you might also just feel a little bit defensive about the situation. I do get a little bit of a closed off energy, so just be aware of this closed off energy, because it's so unexpected, and it leads to some kind of financial freedom, or feeling independent, or feeling like, wow, I can finally do something for myself. Okay, you could also be making a large purchase, maybe even moving, or like I said, making this large purchase. There's something unexpected. It could be an unexpected windfall coming your way. They do say to consider a savings plan and a budget. Okay, especially there's a lot of changes coming up. I'm not a financial person, but look into Bitcoins, look into purchasing of, like metals and gold and silver. Okay, just look into it. I feel December's going to be, December and January, you're going to see skyrocketing in those areas. Okay, look into it. I'm not a financial advisor. There's a little bit of worry, a little bit of fear, okay, in your situation. And again, I feel like you're moving on from this. You've waited such a long time. I kind of feel like you've hit rock bottom, okay? And now you're moving away. And like I said, it's going to be unexpected, when you least expect it. Someone who's very honest and trustworthy is going to come and give you this news, or you're going to meet someone very honest and trustworthy. This person's quite sophisticated, could be at a party. There could be a lot of gossip about this person. Don't listen to the gossip, because this person has a lot of integrity. This person's very loyal, and they've got a lot of generosity to them. Okay, so you can trust. I've got trustworthy, honest, integrity, loyal, generous, sophisticated. Okay, so don't let the looks of someone who just looks really great, or a house that looks, oh my God, that's so out of my, so what I'm getting, this is out of my budget, or this person's way out of my your self-esteem. I can't think of the word, but you feel like out of my league. Thank you, Spirit. You feel like this person, or the situation, or this job, it's just too good to be true, because how can they be so amazing? How can they have all of these things? But they can, and they do, and they will. Okay, this is a yes to whatever your question is. Thank you. Goodbye. If you chose the rose quartz, you chose pile number 4, then this is your reading. Pile number 4, I kind of feel like there's a bit of a fight between logic and passion, truth and passion. What is the truth in the situation? Or are you charging after something that is more passionate? But your mind, I don't know, there's a lot of mental stuff here, mental thoughts, mental understandings. I kind of feel you are really in and out, not too sure what to do. Do I invest? Don't I invest? you know, you have a lot of fear as to what to do. There's a lot of stress, a lot of sadness in the situation, or you're trying to avoid pain, you're trying to avoid sadness. This may have been a long-term situation there's some kind of change or ending that's occurring. And I kind of feel like you are just not too sure what to do. This may be about a home, a marriage, or like I said, a long-term living circumstance with someone. Trust your gut instinct, pile number 4. It's you know, your intuition is going to tell you what's happening, because something's not right about the situation. Someone's trying to get away with something, or they bring drama in and they sabotage a situation, or maybe you sabotage a situation because there's some kind of disagreement that's going to result in a loss. But it's sabotage. This is not a bad thing if this ends, because you feel trapped in your emotions. Again, there's this entrapment. Your mind is a mental place. And in ending, you know, again, you know, there is an ending, you know, it says maybe a death soon, and this is really about endings and, you know, something in time to move on. For some of you, it's time for you to travel. Your burdens, this is burdensome. You feel very heavy, and it's time for you to leave. Again, I just kind of feel like this could be you who just sits there, you know, staring at the situation, not knowing what to do. You are frozen in a situation. You need to become a little bit more charismatic, a lot more positive, and a lot more feeling empowered. Because, again, what is the truth? Okay? You might also need an outside perspective. I am going to get some cards for you. The answer to your question, it's a no. Okay? Definitely a no. So pile number 4 is a no. Why? What else do that? Yeah, look at this, double trapped. See how you are so trapped in your situation, okay? There's water in the background, so your emotions, you don't see the truth, or you're refusing to see the truth, or you're refusing to, because you know that the truth is going to cause you pain. So what you are doing is you're just standing there, because really and truly, you're not trapped. I mean, look at her. Her hands are tied, but look how loose this is. All she has to do is wiggle, 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 take out the swords, cut it, and go on her merry way. You or someone feels like a coward. You don't feel like you have the energy or the strength to move on, or the energy or the strength to deal with this for this person. But there's new possibilities for you. Only you can do this, though. Someone's not very nurturing. Someone's not very giving. Someone is self-absorbed, or the situation involves someone who is jealous or possessive, or how can I put this? Someone who's only interested in the money, or is, you know, they spend too much money. They can't budget for anything, so they're bad with money. It's time to walk away. Yeah, because there's other situations and circumstances you're missing out on. You know, there's other opportunities. I mean, at the bottom of the deck, I got so many cards here of new beginnings, or, you know, finding something better. But I just feel like if you don't leave, you're going to miss out on opportunities that are better for you. If you just stick around, you feel like you're trapped. You're not. You just have to wiggle and find the courage and the strength to move out of the circumstances before you miss out on some kind of opportunity. Now, what I'm kind of feeling like, you may need to get an outside perspective. So you may need to contact a lawyer. You may need to contact someone who's very honest. They may tell you the truth that's going to hurt, because, you know, the King of Swords can be quite cutting. Like, they might just say to you, this person's cheating on you, move on. Or they might say to you, this person's using you, move on. You need someone that's like maybe an outside financial advisor, or a lawyer, or someone who's a very honest person that's going to give you honest advice, because I just feel like you just, yeah, you're very trapped. So I'm sorry, pile number 4, but it's time for you to move on from the situation. Okay, thank you so much, and goodbye.